You are welcome to SBC 103D, that is Protecting Agencies and Community Relations. In the first unit, that talks about social structure and community relations. In the previous session, we explained the social structure as a concept and some of its components. In this session, you will be introduced to the concept of community relations and its significance for members of the community and any organization that operates within it. Follow the discussions closely as we explain the concepts as well as its ramifications. And I believe that you will enjoy this lesson. This lesson seeks to explain community relations as a concept, and it will demonstrate our understanding of the importance of community relations. Then first thing we talk about is community relations, and I believe that we have all heard of community relations. So when you hear community relations, what comes to mind? Okay, it basically refers to all the efforts or systems an organization put in place to ensure positive rapport. So in here, we ensure positive rapport or relationship with the community in order that it operates. So positive rapport that takes place within the community. So for community relationship, there is a positive interaction that should exist within the community. And when there is positive interactions that exist within the community, it is termed as community relations. Of course, it can be defined as the relationship that exists in an organization as planned. It can be active or a continuing participation that serves within the community to maintain and enhance its environment to benefit the organization and the community. So in here, we're saying that the community organization should be planned, it should be active, and then there should be continuing participation. Community relations can be planned or an ongoing process. In other words, it should not be static, it should be an evolving process. That is, we are able to understand how people think about and feel towards and expect us to go through interaction with them. There is therefore the need for an organization and its catchment community to interact in order to get to understand the various expectations that they have each other. Community relation is important for the following reasons. An effective community relations program by the organization will enhance its visibility and to enable it to achieve the goodwill of the community in which it is situated and operates. That is what has been referred to as social license to operate. Such programs should often take into consideration all the factors that could ensure a mutual beneficial relationship that exists between organization and the community in which it operates. And I believe you understand that. The second reason why we to study community relation is to have a comprehensive, active, ongoing, and continuous community program by which we will be able to ensure that conflicts are resolved between the organization and the community in which it operates. For recent times, conflicts between the communities and the police have led to the death of people and the vandalization of the police stations in Ghana. A typical example is the case of the Nkranza youth and the police, and mining companies and the community members clashing, and so on and so forth. The third reason why we are to study community relations is to ensure that new organizations such as business entities have a community relation programs as they try to implement, largely determine whether they should succeed and have a longevity in the community in which they operate. As the organization consciously interacts with the community to know their needs and how best they could address, it is fundamentally true its action telling the community that they care for them. This would lead to increase in sales and expansion of the client base of the organization. Lastly, there should be effective communication through community relation by the organization. That would also be to foster the sense of ownership by members of the community as the organization commits itself to fulfill the expectations of the community and to address them all. All too soon, we've come to the end of this session. You have been introduced to the concept of community relations and how important it is for an organization and the community in which it operates. The key issue in the discussion above is that it ensures effective community relations that seeks to bring about mutual benefit for both the organization and the community in which it operates. And I believe that you have really enjoyed yourself and understood everything that has been taught. If yes, try your hands on this self-assessment test and we will discuss that in a subsequent session. Until we meet again for the next session, it's bye for now. Thank you.